Welcome to Logical Connections, where we explore personal growth, relationships, and emotional well-being. Today, we're going to talk about something that is often overlooked, but essential for building and maintaining healthy relationships: self-love. Many people think that being in a good relationship is all about how you interact with your partner. But the truth is, the foundation of every healthy relationship starts with how you treat yourself. Self-love is not just a concept, it's a practice that influences every aspect of your relationship, from communication to emotional intimacy. In this video, we'll dive into why self-love is the key to healthy relationships, how you can cultivate it, and the impact it has on your connections with others. Let's begin by defining self-love. Self-love is the practice of valuing yourself, accepting yourself for who you are, and treating yourself with kindness and compassion. It's about recognizing your worth, setting boundaries, and prioritizing your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Self-love doesn't mean being selfish or putting yourself above others. Instead, it's about ensuring that you're taking care of your own needs so that you can show up fully for others. Think of self-love as the foundation of a house. Without a strong foundation, the house will crumble, no matter how beautiful the walls or roof may be. Similarly, without a solid foundation of self-love, relationships can become unstable and unhealthy. One of the reasons self-love is so crucial to relationships is because it helps you establish healthy boundaries. When you love and value yourself, you're more likely to set boundaries that protect your emotional and mental health. Boundaries are essential for maintaining respect, trust, and balance in a relationship. Without self-love, you might feel guilty for setting boundaries, worrying that you'll upset your partner or be seen as difficult. But boundaries are not barriers. They're a way to ensure that both you and your partner feel respected and understood. For example, if you need personal space to recharge after a long day, self-love empowers you to communicate that need without fear of rejection or guilt. By setting boundaries, you're creating a relationship where both partners can thrive individually and together. Another key aspect of self-love is self-worth. When you have a strong sense of self-worth, you're less likely to tolerate unhealthy behaviors in a relationship. You know what you deserve, and you won't settle for less. Unfortunately, many people who struggle with self-love end up in relationships where they're undervalued, disrespected, or taken advantage of. This happens because they may not believe they deserve better, or they fear being alone. But when you practice self-love, you understand that your worth is not dependent on anyone else's validation. You deserve love, respect, and kindness simply because you are a valuable human being. When you truly believe that, you'll naturally attract and cultivate relationships that reflect those values. Self-compassion is another critical element of self-love, and it plays a significant role in how we relate to others. In any relationship, there will be moments of conflict, misunderstandings, and even mistakes. Without self-compassion, we may be overly critical of ourselves or others during these moments. But when we practice self-compassion, we can approach these challenges with kindness and understanding. Instead of beating ourselves up for not being perfect or blaming our partner for every problem, we can acknowledge that we're all human and that growth and healing are part of the relationship journey. Self-compassion allows us to forgive ourselves and our partners, creating a space for healing and growth. When you practice self-love, you also become better at communication. One of the main reasons relationships break down is poor communication, often stemming from unmet needs or unspoken expectations. When you don't love yourself enough, you may struggle to express your needs or feelings, fearing rejection or conflict. But self-love gives you the confidence to communicate openly and honestly. It's easier to express what you want and need when you know that your feelings and desires are valid. You're also more likely to listen to your partner with empathy because you're not projecting your insecurities onto them. Healthy communication is the backbone of any successful relationship, and self-love ensures that you're communicating from a place of confidence and emotional clarity. Emotional independence is another important reason why self-love is essential for healthy relationships. Emotional independence means that you are responsible for your own happiness, and you don't rely on your partner to fill emotional voids or fix your problems. When you practice self-love, You're not looking to your partner to complete you or make you feel worthy. Instead, you see your partner as a complement to your life, not the sole source of your happiness. This creates a much healthier dynamic because both partners are coming into the relationship as whole, complete individuals. Emotional independence prevents codependency and allows both people to grow individually while supporting each other's journeys. It's also important to note that self-love sets the tone for how others treat you. When you love and respect yourself, you're sending a clear message to others about how you expect to be treated. If you don't value yourself, you may find that others don't value you either. But when you hold yourself to high standards and treat yourself with kindness and respect, others are more likely to follow suit. This doesn't mean that self-love will magically make every relationship perfect, but it does mean that you'll attract people who are more aligned with your values and who will treat you with the respect and care you deserve. Now, let's talk about how to cultivate self-love. Self-love is a practice, and like any practice, it requires time and effort. Here are a few ways you can start building self-love in your daily life. Practice self-care. Take time to care for your physical, emotional, and mental health. This could mean getting enough sleep, eating nourishing foods, exercising, meditating, or simply taking time to relax and recharge. Challenge negative self-talk. Pay attention to the way you speak to yourself. Are you kind and compassionate, or are you overly critical? When you notice negative self-talk, challenge it by replacing it with positive affirmations and reminders of your worth. Set boundaries. Learn to say no when something doesn't serve your well-being. Whether it's in relationships, work, or social settings, setting boundaries is a form of self-respect. Surround yourself with positivity. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Let go of toxic relationships that drain your energy or make you feel unworthy. Celebrate your achievements. Take time to acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how big or small. Recognizing your successes is an important part of building self-worth. By incorporating these practices into your life, you'll start to build a stronger foundation of self-love, which will, in turn, improve your relationships with others. Remember, the relationship you have with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship in your life. When you love yourself, you're able to give and receive love more fully, communicate more effectively, and build healthier, more fulfilling connections. In conclusion, self-love is not just an abstract concept, it's a crucial component of healthy relationships. It allows you to set boundaries, communicate effectively, and build trust and respect with your partner. It empowers you to walk away from relationships that no longer serve you and to attract relationships that align with your values. Most importantly, self-love ensures that you are taking care of yourself so you can show up fully for the people you care about. Thank you for watching Lutetical Connections. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit from learning about the importance of self-love in relationships. Stay tuned for more content on personal growth, relationships, and emotional well-being.